Picture this. 80% of people around the world are caught up in the chains of debt and live their lives from paycheck to paycheck. That's 8 out of 10 people around you. The average Joe is shouldering a debt load that's often more than they earn in a year. From credit cards to student loans and mortgages, these financial burdens are causing unprecedented stress levels. Imagine the weight of a mountain on your shoulders. That's what living with debt feels like. Debt can seem like a mountain that's impossible to climb. But there are practical steps you can take to start making your way to the top. Debt doesn't just affect your wallet, it takes a toll on your mental and emotional health too. There's a hidden side to debt that's often overlooked. It's the psychological burden that comes with owing money, and it's just as real as the dollar amount you owe. This burden can manifest itself in various ways. For some, it's a constant state of anxiety, a gnawing worry that never truly goes away. For others, it's bouts of depression, a heavy feeling of hopelessness that can be hard to shake. Debt can even strain relationships, creating tension and conflict where there was once harmony and peace. Money fights are the second leading cause of divorce, following infidelity. It's 20 to 40% of all divorces are influenced by financial problems. But perhaps the most insidious effect of debt is the way it robs you of your sleep. The fear of what tomorrow might bring can keep you up at night, turning rest into a luxury you can't afford. Overcoming debt isn't just about improving your financial situation, it's about enhancing your overall quality of life. Breaking free from debt means reclaiming your peace of mind and restoring your well-being. Now let's talk about the first method to tackle debt, the snowball effect popularized by Dave Ramsey. The snowball effect is a debt reduction strategy where you pay off bills in order of smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. Imagine rolling a petite snowball down a hill. As it rolls, it gathers more snow, growing larger and picking up speed. That's the essence of this method with your debt. It's not about mathematics, but about motivation and momentum. When you see a debt wiped out, you'll likely feel a rush of satisfaction, a sense of accomplishment. That small victory can give you the motivation to move on to the next debt and the next, and so on. And here's where it gets interesting. As you pay off the smallest debts, you free up the money that was going towards those payments. This creates a snowball effect. You can now apply that extra money to your next smallest debt, allowing you to pay it off even faster. You see, it's all about building momentum. With each small debt you knock out, you're not just reducing your debt load, you're also building up a snowball of money to tackle the next debt. And as that snowball grows, so does your confidence and your determination to become debt-free. The snowball effect is all about momentum. As you knock out each debt, you gain more and more speed. The avalanche method is another effective strategy to conquer debt. Picture you're standing on a mountain and you've got a snowball in one hand and an avalanche in the other. The avalanche method is like releasing that avalanche, targeting the most dangerous element first, the highest interest rate. In this strategy, you focus on paying off your debts from highest interest rate to lowest, regardless of the balance. You make minimum payments on all your debts, but you throw any extra money you have at the debt with the highest interest rate. You're aiming to knock out the debts that are growing the fastest. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, it's all about saving money in the long run. By focusing on the debts with the highest interest rates, you're reducing the amount of interest that accumulates over time. It's like stopping an avalanche before it buries you. Yes, it can be a bit of a mental challenge. It might take longer to see your first debt completely paid off, especially if your highest interest debt also happens to be your largest. But remember, this isn't about quick wins. It's about the big picture. So, if you're someone who's motivated by numbers and long-term gains, the avalanche method could be your best way to conquer your mountain of debt. The avalanche method might require more patience, but the financial savings can be significant. Financial expert Dave Ramsey once said, "You must gain control over your money or the lack of it will forever control you." Whether you choose the snowball effect or the avalanche method, the key is to start taking action. Remember, debt can take a heavy toll on your mental, emotional, and economic well-being. By choosing to tackle this issue head-on with a solid plan, you're taking a giant leap towards freedom. After you pay off all your debt, then start budgeting and be consistent with it. Budgeting is simply telling your money where to go rather than wondering where it went. Stick to your plan, remain dedicated, and soon you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. If this video resonates with you, kindly like and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to Dynamic Drive for a weekly dose of motivation, inspiration, and life-transforming content. Thank you for watching. Cheers.